Okay, we're going to take a look at the system information we'll need for maintenance. We're going to do that by clicking on the right click. We're going to right click onto it, and the first one we're going to choose is System. If that doesn't come in full screen, be sure to expand it. And here we can see some about information. Now, the device and performance health is red in mine, as that is controlled by our IT service, and they don't use the standard window tools. So I don't have an issue, but that's good to know. So here is the name of the computer. Here is the processor. Here's the installed RAM. All these type of things are here. I'm running the 64-bit operating system, and then it tells me what version of software I'm going, etc. Okay. Next, we're going to go back and we're going to go to the Device Manager. So we right-click on the Windows Start in Device Manager. Here we're going to see devices we've hooked up to it, and I've got one that I really want to focus on that communicates with the PLC. And the programmable logic control uses a port. It takes USB and converts it back to serial. And here I can see this device is COM port 6. So if I wanted the software to talk to it, I need to select 6, where 3 or 1 might be the default. There are other things such as update drivers, scan for changes, but normally we let Windows take care of those things. The next one is the Event Viewer. And the Event Viewer logs different things that the machine is doing and is very essential when working with problems. So you may get asked to, hey, go look at the logs, and then we can see if there's any sort of errors, what we have to, and they can get information from there. There's different types of things that we have for logs, and it can go into that. So logs can even be created to look for a certain view. And then when we go to security, see here I'm getting the audit success, system. Here I have an error. Something came on, it couldn't find this COM port. Something came here. That could have been as it was loading my COM port, but these are hidden problems that you might be saying the application's not working, and this will help support be able to figure out what exactly is going on. So there's a case of system errors. You can also usually sort, so if I right click, I can sort by this column, then I can have all my errors together, or sort by type. It took a while, so here's all the errors forever this thing has ran into. Some of this happens simply when I go between a wireless network and a network where I'm connected to all the drives. So that's the Event Viewer. The next one we're going to look at is Network Connections. Right click. This tells me where I'm connected. And I'm going to show available networks. You know, it says I am connected via Ethernet 3 and the name of the network. So I go here to available networks. We'll skip that one. We'll look at, we'll say change connection properties. Different choices that we have. Here I'm able to see that I'm going to look at adapter options. And it shows me, wow, I've got all these adapters. This one's working. This one is an external one I've added. Wi-Fi, we're not connected via there, but these are where the ports come. And then you can go into the device, and they may have you take a look at certain settings that you may have to do. If I was going to change the IP address from dynamic to static, something that's used very common in maintenance, this is where we'd go to get it. So we used our setting there. The last one we're going to look at is the Task Manager. And we're going to go there. And here it shows me the programs that are running. I can go and see the background processes that are running, and those things can be happening. Sometimes we have to terminate them, or they'll just want to see how much memory is being used, how much CPU power, etc. So we clicked on Control, right-clicked on the Windows Start, and had all sorts of different options. There are more like Run Command and stuff like that. We'll see that later, where you can go into what looks to be like a DOS shell, and you can run, and then I can go ipconfig and see what my IP addresses are. All sorts of commands like that. So that's using the system to be able to look at any of these features that we need for maintenance. Those are the highlights. Thanks so much. And this ends this video. Thank you for watching.